What is going on YouTube? In today's episode of Rad Dad Life, we're going to be going over what I believe to be the best baby carrier there is on the market. The Minimeis. I may butcher that word, but it is Norwegian. So, the Minimeis. Stay tuned.
Just let me fall to my grave. Just let me fall to my
Welcome back. So today we're going to be talking about what I believe to be the best shoulder carrier or best carrier for a baby there is in the market. I've tried the Bjorn shoulder carrier or the Bjorn carrier, one that goes around. My wife bought a bunch of them. The one that goes around your waist. It goes like almost like a sling, and the toddler sits around here. The baby sits on your waist. I've gotten the ones that you tie through knots with they look like they're made out of a curtain and a rod. But this is what I believe to be the best shoulder carrier or best way to carry an infant or toddler. Not infant. It is 6 months to 4 years old and max limit of 40 pounds. So this is how it looks, nice and compact. It does have a little pouch here for you to open up. A little sling comes on so you can go right over the shoulder, and then easy as can be to transport this guy with no problems at all. It weighs hardly anything. I believe it weighs, if I'm not mistaken, it weighs 1.8 kilograms. So it weighs nothing. You can have your toddler here, your little one here, you can push. It's completely out of the way. It doesn't feel like it's on your body at all. To undo it, you're gonna pop these little guys here, 1 and 2, and all you're gonna do is literally just stand up. Sorry, call them doorknob. You're just gonna connect it. Very easy to undo it, just like before. I like to do one side at a time. It makes it a little bit easier for me. To close it, all you're gonna do is pull this thing apart, and then it just folds over. See how they kind of pop out of the joints there? You can just pop it out like that, and it's gonna fold over where the ankle holders are. What you're gonna do is you're gonna get the strap that's gonna go around your chest. You can do it like that, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna pull it so that you get it as long as possible. You're gonna push this close, just like that, and you're gonna come across like that. Repeat the same process on the other side, and that's how you make that nice compact. To open it up, like I said before, you just pop it, and it automatically just accepts it into the little rods here. The quality is absolutely amazing. It is robust feeling, solid. It doesn't feel like they went cheap on any of the parts. Everything looks like it's gonna last longer than my little ones are able to be on my shoulders. It is no doubt very, very good quality. The padding up here is like mesh, but still has padded kind of foam in here, so it's nice and comfortable for the little ones. When you put your little one on there, you want to make sure it has a little bit of back over here. You want to make sure that their bottom is all the way back. They don't want to be against your neck because that's going to be comfortable for you. And for safety, they recommend that you put them all the way back. So if they're on your shoulders, just kind of push them back a little bit. I will show you in a little bit how it looked when I did take it out. There are 2 ways of putting this on. One, you'll see in the video that I put on my baby on my own. The older he gets, the harder that is to do. Obviously, when he's 6 months old or 7 months old, I lay him down, put him in here, strap him up, everything, and it's easy as can be. It doesn't weigh very much. But now that he's older, he's heftier, he's more of a wiggle worm, it's getting a little bit more difficult to do.
Big boy, lay down. There we go. Buckle up. Tie the net. Okay, 1 ankle. Thanks for sitting so good. 2 ankles. Hi. Your pants are falling. Okay. Yeah. And we pop you on over. one buckle here. Another buckle here. Over the chest. Touch the toes. Pull tight. Shimmy, 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 shimmy. Hi, big boy. Lift this up. I think he's good to go. Ready for a walk?
So we may have to move to the next step, which is me putting on the shoulder carrier. Let's tuck this guy in. So it's gonna be you literally putting on the shoulder carrier. And then having your spouse help you put them on your shoulders. So you'll sit down, bend down, however it's comfortable for you. You'll put them on your shoulder. You'll put their ankles here. It is adjustable depending on how tall they are. You wrap around their ankle. You tie it and secure it with this little clip here. And then if they're not sitting all the way back, once you get them tied in, you can start shifting them backwards until they are in the appropriate position. I mean, it is just a very, very quality. I've taken this to Disneyland, Disney World, to Hawaii, and I've had a blast with it. I've been able to bond with my son. He loves to be up here. He loves the views that he gets, and the taller you are, I'm sure you'll get better views. Being that I am short, we have normal sized people views together. Of course, having hands-free is by far one of the biggest benefits of any carrier. And not even that, but just having your general area in front of you is just a huge benefit. Rather than having to carry your little one here and you're trying to work around him or hold him with one hand while you do stuff, or have him on your shoulder and support him with one hand. This is completely hands-free. He's on your shoulders. You have a great field of view. You have opportunity to do whatever you like. If you like to eat, if you want to drink a beer, if you want to drink a beer and eat, take a picture. It doesn't matter because he's on your shoulders. He's comfortable. He's happy. And you have complete freedom, which is a huge benefit. When we wait in line, my son doesn't like to be held very long. He gets kind of wild and rambunctious. And so obviously in every line at Disneyland is an hour long. We can't take a stroller in there, you have to park him outside. So what were we to do? This is it. We put him on my shoulders and he never once complained. He never once got fussy. He never once got all jittery. He just sat there comfortably and looked around on everything. Sometimes I'd put his passy up there and he would, suck on his passy, but nevertheless, he was completely content on my shoulders for the whole hour ride. And then when we came close, pop him off my shoulders. I folded it up sometimes I just put it on alongside of the ride with me. We had a great time, and then we went back to the car seat or put him back in here. It was a great, easy transition. Like I said, it does have the 5-point harness here. So you can just undo it, or you can slip him in there if they are obviously like the 6-month range or they don't have that good support yet. You put him right here, and it is a 5-point harness. It goes around one shoulder, two shoulder, and then obviously around his waist, like so. And then you tighten it. Like I said, the ankle straps are adjustable based on your baby or little one's leg length. And all you do is the same thing. It has Velcro on the inside. You adjust it to whatever their diameter of their ankles are, and then you can loosen it or tighten it depending on what they need. And once you do that, you click this into place and you tighten it as so. And there you go. Your child is completely safe. He's locked in, he's supported. More importantly, you feel good because he's gonna be sitting directly over you, center mass, meaning you don't have that weight in the front of you or in the back of you. You don't feel off balance and kind of strained on your lower back because obviously you're trying to fight the natural tilt of having a little one in front of you where naturally you won't have him. This is directly above you. It is it's your center mass, so when you're walking, you're feeling very comfortable. He's on your shoulders, which they will get sore in the beginning. I have noticed that. I'd say maybe the first 2 times I've had him on my shoulders for 30 minutes or so, they do get a little sore. Obviously, you have a device that you're not used to having on your shoulders with added weight of your little one. but it's nothing that I would say is painful. It is just a little uncomfortable, and you do get used to it very quickly. But like I said, he sits right on your shoulders. You'll see in the video, it feels comfortable. I'm able to go forward and backwards. I'm able to squat. You can do anything. You can go on hikes. Obviously, you don't want to ride a bike and then you look like you're in a circus act, but overall, it allows the parent to have all the freedom and give the little one just an overall great view and just have a great overall time because they're happy, content, they're not heating up, and they have a great view. What else could you ask for? I am not affiliated by Minimeis at all. I did reach out to them and I did ask them like, hey, I'm doing a review. Just to tell you right now, I love the product. Can I have a discount code just to give to the people who want to buy this? Because, you know, any little bit helps. But they did offer me a discount code. I will put it here. Maybe two hands because it's got a long. All right, that's gonna be the discount code. It doesn't affect me if you use it, if you don't use it, if you go and buy it off somebody on Craigslist, it doesn't matter. I get nothing from this. I only asked for a discount code to help you guys out. I didn't have one when I bought this. I wish I did. 50% is pretty good. They are a little bit on the pricier side, but I have noticed over the years, I will pay for a little bit pricier for great customer service and a good quality product that the company stands behind. This company stands behind their product. They have stellar customer service, and they're from Norway, so that's kind of cool. Axel, how do you like the shoulder carrier? Oh, good. Me too. I love it. This is the Minimeis. I really never knew how to pronounce it. It's a Norwegian company, and I never know how to pronounce it correctly. But he's on the shoulder carrier. Ankles are locked in. He's sitting down comfortably. He sits right over your shoulder, so you have. I love you too. Thank you for talking on the video. I appreciate it. The weight distribution is really nice and centered over your body, so you don't feel like you're going forward or backwards. It honestly feels very comfortable. He's happy. He has a good point of view. And obviously, the taller you are, the better of a time he'll have because he'll be able to see more. Right now, we make a whole person rather than a short person and a baby. Overall, it's been great. We've used this for the last year, and he's been always loving it. He's always happy on there. This is perfect for when you're at Disneyland. No kid wants to be held for an hour, but they love to be up on this guy and just wait in line with you, or wherever you go. He's always enjoyed being on the shoulder carrier. We're coming up on a hill here, and my videographer, my wife. Hi, my wife.
Hi.
She's not gonna be able to walk backwards up this hill because she's pregnant and it's gonna be rough. So we're gonna stop here for a second. We're gonna show you this bad boy. Axel, say hi. We did buy the separate attachment. They just released it maybe like 6 months ago. I haven't mastered how to use it or actually used it at all. When we had it, we initially wanted it for Disney World, but we never ended up using it because it didn't come on time. And then after that, we've kind of just gone on walks where he's just worn a hat. So we haven't gotten much use out of this top guy. But I feel when we figure it out, it'll be great. His legs are locked in. It is adjustable up and down. His butt sits right on the back of my shoulder, so it feels really nice. Good weight distribution. You can still do everything you want, and he's happy and content. And overall, just an amazing product. I love it. And let's just keep going for a little walk. Good. So being hands-free is obviously the best benefit of this thing. I mean, instead of having him in front of you, like typically you'd see everywhere you go, I don't know about you guys, but I run really hot, and so when on a warmer day, he's on my chest, I'm sweating, he's sweating, I'm always in fear of him overheating. Obviously, at the time when he's like 6-8 months old, he doesn't drink water, so it always worried me. Having him up here, he has great ventilation, he's not getting in contact with my skin, so he's not overheating, and overall, it just phenomenal. It has little, you can't see right now because he's holding on to my head, but it actually has, when they're a little bit younger, over the shoulder, so that it does kind of restrain them backwards so they can't fall forward, especially if they don't have good body control or head control. Obviously the age limit for this is 6 months and above, so they have some head control, but it does have a little harness, a little 5-point harness around their waist and over their shoulders. As of right now, since he's a big boy already, it's just around his waist and just around his ankles, and he's locked in good. Like I said, I have free hands. I wish this was a beer, but maybe, like Jesus, it might turn into wine by the end of the walk. All right, keep on walking. All right, right, so we did about a mile walk and some pretty hefty incline, and the entire time Axel stayed in the shade and even provided me a little bit of shade, so a double benefit. I still have to figure out how to put it on exactly. My wife kind of figured it out somewhat, but it's super easy to take off. All you do is loosen, you pull it away from your body. You're gonna undo one side, undo the other, keep the middle for last, so it's a safety mechanism. You're gonna pop your hat off, because if not, my son's gonna kick it off anyway.
You're gonna grab the back, and you're gonna jump 1, 2, and 3. And then you just hold them up.
And there he is. So that's how you do it by yourself. The older he gets, the harder that's going to be. Obviously, when he was a little 6-month-old baby, that was super easy to do. The other way is obviously you're having this on your shoulders and then having your spouse help you. You know, my wife can help me put him on the shoulders, and then I can then strap him in the rest of the way. Let's undo his legs, because I know he wants freedom. Oh, you're free as a bird. Go, free. So overall good. I haven't used this maybe in a couple weeks, maybe like about a month or so, and you do kind of forget. Your shoulders get a little sore, obviously, because there's, you know, 20, in my case, 20 pounds worth of baby on my shoulders, so I had to get used to that. But halfway through the run, my shoulders already got used to it. Overall, it's just a fantastic product. I'll show you how to fold it up here in a little bit, but we're short on time, so we'll cut to that in a little bit. Overall, like I said, I highly recommend this product. Use the discount code if you want to save yourself a couple dollars, or don't use it. It doesn't affect me. I get nothing from it. If you have any questions on the product, how I put it on, the sunshade that you saw earlier in the video, let me know. As always, Tack skal du ha, which means thank you in Norwegian, and have a rad day. See you guys.